All right, welcome to Get to Know Me. I'm here with Shalea. How's it going?
Why are you laughing?
All right, so my first question is, if you could do anything for a day, what would it be?
Say that one more time if I could do what?
If you could do anything for a day, what would it be?
Ooh, perform right now for a live audience. Oh my goodness, and not be in any harm of being in danger health wise. But yeah, it would be to perform for a live audience. I miss it so much.
What type of crowd? Big crowd, small crowd?
Okay, any crowd at this point. But no, I love all crowds. Like intimate crowds are very it's interesting because they're more personal because so they're like right in your mouth,
Yeah.
so they're looking at you. So it's a different kind of experience, like performing for those kind of crowds. But stadiums are fun too. Just the big energy that you get from thousands and thousands of people in one room. At this point, I'll settle for either one. I just miss connecting with live people in the room. I've been doing a lot of virtual shows, and those have been amazing. I really enjoy it, but there's nothing like, being able to get that physical energy right back at
Yeah,
you.
seeing emotion, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my second question, if you can go back in time and change one thing, what would it be?
Ooh. Oh Lord. I don't want to get in too much in trouble. I won't name any names, but probably one of the relationships that I probably gave a little too much time. But it's all good, it's all good. But yeah, I would do that. Other than that, to be honest, I don't have many regrets. Like to me, it's like I'm dealing with as much wisdom and instinct that I have at the time. I made that choice. That was the best choice I could make at that time.
Yeah.
So, I kind of chalk it up. But if I could go back in time, there's a relationship or two I wouldn't have put so much time and effort into.
Yeah. It wasn't so much for regret either, though. I'm just saying, like, if you could have took advantage of an opportunity that you didn't take advantage of, too, something like that.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I can't think of anything just off the top of my head, but I feel like there was a time in my career where I didn't want to come off thirsty. And so I'm a hard worker. I work my ass off, but sometimes it read like I wasn't that hungry for it because I just wasn't giving off this energy. I just was afraid to like just be annoying. I thought too much persistence was annoying.
Yeah.
So I think maybe, but to me, I don't know if I could say that changed my journey. I would just say maybe would have no problem being a pain in the ass. Like if, it was going to, further, because, they say, I mean, it's a cliche, but the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So like when you stay on people and, hold them accountable, sometimes it feels like you're being extra and you're being annoying. But to me, I have found that that's what gets the job done sometimes. So,
I understand.
yeah.
Okay, my next question. Besides necessity, what's one thing you cannot go a day without?
Instagram. Shit. That's horrible. I know that's so bad. But I feel like all of us is definitely a big part of our life and our career and everything. I would also say this app I have. I don't do it I do it pretty much almost every day. Let me stop lying. DoorDash. It's like Postmates, everything, it's just one of those. It's called DoorDash. And I just order food, especially when I was traveling a lot. But even at home, like I just ordered an acai bowl this morning. So that's just that's just how I roll.
I always been scared to order stuff and people picking in food and stuff. So how you so
I know. Well, now because of COVID, they have it sealed, so where they can't go into it. So
well, that's good.
yeah.
All right. What's the longest you've gone without sleep and why?
Ooh. Mama needs her sleep. So I usually get really good sleep. But yeah, there's been a few times. I think one time it was like maybe I had been up for like a full maybe like 24 hours, 36 hours, something like that. And I think I was moving and I had to, this is back when I was like playing for churches. And so I remember just working all night and then I had to go play for the church and then had to continue working when I got back. So that was like, 36 hours. Yeah, about that.
I'm saying that for 3 days before.
Oh my God, how? No nap? No little power nap?
No nap. Just drinking water. I shouldn't have, but I did
it. I couldn't do it.
My next question, if you could have any exotic animal as a pet, which would it be?
I love these questions. Maybe I'm not really big on pets. Like I don't like having to clean up their their poops. So I don't know, like well, at least ones that are so cute to me are like koala bears. Like they're so cute and cuddly. They always look cute, like when I see, pictures of Australia. Of course, I was just watching. Everybody's been talking about what was that? Tiger. What was it?
Tiger King.
Tiger King. Yeah. So of course those look beautiful, but I mean I wouldn't be that crazy to have one. But that is one of my that is like my favorite animal, tiger and lions. So, okay. But I wouldn't. They ain't chilling with me, so nah.
What 3 items would you take with you on a deserted island?
Does it okay, if it's deserted, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, right? No. So a phone would be literally okay.
Pointless unless you got music downloaded.
Exactly. Okay, so that would be one. That would be like whatever the big charger is that would help me charge something for as long as I could to listen to music for sure. So I guess that would be 2. The whatever phone or whatever I would use, the charger, the crazy mad charger that like would last for as long as it could. And then what else would I bring? Like something edible, something that would last, or just like, are you saying something like I could eat, or like, what do you mean?
Any 3 things that you would want. Any 3 things.
Damn it. I don't know. I can't even think of a 3rd thing because I'm just thinking like everything would go old or like, it would get stale or melt.
Have to hunt eventually.
Exactly. And that's going to be difficult because I'm vegan. So it would be a struggle, big struggle. I can't think. What's the 3rd thing I would bring? I would say some chapstick because, lips be getting dry.
Okay. Who would you want to play you in a movie about your life?
Ooh, who would I want to play me? Somebody who's like a current actress now, right?
Current, whoever you would want.
Whoever. I don't know. Who do you think I look like? Who do you think looks like me? I don't know.
I feel like the voice would be more important than the look.
Oh, the voice. Ooh, okay. Well, I would say everybody says we don't really look alike, but you can obviously definitely tell that we're sisters and our speaking voice is the same. So I think in terms of being able to play me, who could like really nail it, maybe the best would be my sister. Okay. My sister SHELÉA. But she's not an actress or anything, but but to me, I just recently acted in a movie and really it's not about being an actor. It's like it's more so being yourself.
Yeah, embodying it.
So yeah. Yep. That was one of the first things my acting coach said. She was like, this movie is not about Dorinda Clark Cole. That was who I was portraying. She's like, this is a movie about SHELÉA. So you have to use everything about yourself to make the character believable and to make your performance believable. So to me, I feel like if Shelana got coached that way, if anybody knows me best, it would be her. She's, you know, I call her my soulmate. We're very, very close. So to me, I think she could nail me pretty good with some training. She got to call Josie Harris, my acting coach, and she could get into character.
Okay. Who is the most intelligent person you know?
I would say between my mom's, it would be a 3-way tie between my mom, my dad, and my sister Shelana. Like my dad and Shelana, they have like these photographic memories. So like they just remember stuff, like, you know, and so she's a school psychologist. My dad is a brilliant person too. I don't know if that I would say the smartest person, but I mean, you can be smart in different ways too. Yeah. I mean, I look at like musicians, like, you know, just the depth of their musicality. People like, you know, Quincy Jones, you know, who to me is just obviously so deeply gifted. And I think the capacity to just, you know, languages comes very easily to him too. So I would put him in there. I would put Quincy Jones in there because you know, there's so many, there's levels. So
there's definitely different forms of smart. Yeah.
Exactly.
What is your definition of success?
Peace. Being able to do what you love and have peace at the same time. You know, finding your passion and it actually touching people, and all the while, like, you can go to sleep at night and have peace because you know who you are and you know that you know you're doing what's right for you.
Yeah. So I tell people, money shouldn't be your only motivation.
It can't be. How many people that we know who, or have seen in the news or whatever, like commit suicide and rich, have everything, have every single thing we could ever think of. So money ain't it. It can help a little bit, you know, but it can't be your end all be all, because it's like it has to come from within.
Yeah, well, I tell people your passion come first.
Yep, straight up.
If you are a ruler of your own country, what would be your first law introduced?
Oh my God, these questions are so good. Okay, let me see. Okay, the first law would be, you got to pay for music again.
No more streaming.
You got to pay for music again. You know, I would bring back the value of music. Like, I'm sorry, you got to. No, there would be no more streaming. It would go back to paying for records, full albums, like the old days. Yeah.
That would be the best.
It would.
That's why I stopped getting into music. It's just like, when you look into it, 1,500 for one stream, that don't even make sense. That's one album, so 1,500. That don't even make sense.
Yep.
And would you rather a vacation in Hawaii or Alaska, and why?
Well, I've been to Hawaii. I haven't been to Alaska, so I would go for Alaska.
Okay, and why is that?
Yeah.
Just because you haven't been?
Just because I haven't been. And I'm from Cali. Like, you know, I just posted the other day, like, middle of November, and I'm in, it was a pool day, you know? So in California, it's like, we've got the beautiful palm trees and, you know, I would just like a different scenery.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. And Hawaii is gorgeous. I went to Maui for one of my birthdays, and it was amazing. But, and it's gorgeous, but yeah, I've never been to Alaska. So let's go. Let's go.
Okay, and that'll wrap it up for the questions. Would you like to shout out your Instagram, your socials, and anything you got coming up?
Okay, well, thank you so much for having me. I had such a good time with you. This
No
was
problem.
such a fun, totally unexpected fun. I don't think I've been asked these questions ever, so I love it. So yes, everything is the same on all my socials: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If anybody's still going on Facebook, but it's SHELÉA Music, SHELEA Music. I'm on TikTok too. It's the same thing, SHELÉA Music. So you guys hit me up. I know right now Christmas time, so I've, if you're into Christmas music, I have a Christmas EP out called Don't Want to Wait Till Christmas. That's streaming everywhere. I did a lot of Christmas collaborations this year. One with PJ Morton. I did Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, a duet with him. My buddy Stevie Mackey, who I grew up with, we did a duet of Mary Did You Know? And then I had another isolated single that I just did a Christmas special on CW. It aired nationally. It actually just aired again, an encore presentation last night on the CW. It's called Silent Night, A Song for the World.
That's nice.
And so my version of Silent Night is also streaming everywhere as well. I have a new single, brand new single, which I'm so excited about, that we're going to be releasing next year, called Grace. And I can't wait for you guys to hear that one. I've been doing a lot of I've like a lot of projects in the past I've done, as well as touring, like a spin of like covering artists, incredible artists, singing Whitney's, Bodyguard soundtrack, singing Shaka Khan, Through the Fire. But I'm excited now to like sing my own song, a song that I wrote along with two really incredible songwriters, Stephanie and Jason. And so we wrote this song called Grace. And I just feel like right now, everybody is just going through such difficult times right now. Very challenging, not only financially, but emotionally and spiritually. And people are kind of just needing a song of hope, something to hold on to. And so I wrote this song called Grace because I feel like we are all in need of it. We got to give grace not only to each other. Like some days, I'm at it. I'm on the go. I'm doing this. I'm moving. I'm like on it. Like I'm on 10. And then there's some days that it's like, I'm in the bed. It's hard to get up, and I feel like everybody is going through that. And we have to kind of give ourselves grace to say, okay, you're not always going to be on 10 every day, but when you get that energy, you kick it back in. I had not been working out like I had been, but I ran my 3 miles today. I was like, I'm gonna give myself some grace, but get back on it now.
I definitely understand that.
So I even put like, I'm not gonna wait till December 1st to get my ass together to just, to kill it. But at the same time, I'm going to give myself grace. And I feel like the more we're able to forgive ourselves and give ourselves grace, we're able to do that to others. If you look at people who are like extremely hard on others, very critical, most times they're most critical of themselves. And that little inner voice that talks to them, it's mad harsh. So I just want to change the narrative. I just want us to just give each other grace. We're always so quick to cancel people, that we're in such a cancel culture where you say one little thing and people are trying to cancel you, write you off. This song is just reminding you, like, listen, I need grace. You need grace. Let's figure this thing out together.
Yep.
So I'm excited for that. That'll be sometime next year.
No, you got no date on that yet?
Not yet. Well, I don't want to put a date out there, but I'm hoping January of 2021. I'll just say that. Okay.
I'm sure we all can't wait.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you joined me on the show. Thank you for joining Get to Know Me. I'm glad to have you on. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so good to meet you. Thank you so much for reaching out. And this was really fun. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Stay safe, okay? Stay safe and have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Okay.